Kal Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahawashi, Waha, Raha Kwadash. All praises and glory go to you, Lord. Double honors and respect go to our apostles, our elders, and our teachers, the men of great millstone. To you I say shalom. It's your brother, I'm Ryan. Let's get into it. I just watched a video put up on Elder Manata Zakba out of South Carolina's channel dealing with the deacon from IUIC slandering the apostles of GMS, Great Millstone. And, the shit got me a little heated. But I had to keep in mind, this is why the great cleansing must come from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Okay? This is why 2 parts of Israel will be cut off, and the unfaithful will die in their unfaithfulness, is because Israel, there's only 2 versions of Israel in these latter days. The piece of shit wicked version that mask themselves as righteous, but inwardly are just ravenous wolves. And those that are truly, sincerely seeking the forgiveness and approval of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Okay? Now, there's a great judgment coming. And that judgment is coming to the house of Israel. This is Zechariah chapter 13, verse 7. It says, "Awake, O sword, against my shepherd, and against the man that is my fellow, saith Yahweh of hosts," and hosts means armies. "Smite the shepherd, and the sheep shall be scattered, and I will turn mine hand upon the little ones," the believers, okay? And in this group, there's a special elect remnant, okay, that is slated for salvation, that the Lord is going to forgive their sins. But in this group of believers, there's also 2/3 who are going to be rejected, and they are slated for destruction. Verse 8, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, Salakia, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi is my power." Okay? And the line is being drawn in the sand as we speak. But this is nothing new. This has occurred with the Lord's indignation falling upon a majority of Israel in past times as well. But there will be nothing like it to compare it to in these last days, because the Lord is absolutely fed up with the nation of Israel. He's fed up with the world and its evil, and he has pronounced judgment. The world will be judged by fire. The world will be judged by thermonuclear fire. Plagues, pestilences, all manner of death in different type of ways is coming to the nation of Israel and to the inhabitants of the world. Okay? And they're not even prepared for what's really coming. To get a visual, this is Jeremiah chapter 15. It says, "Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people, the nation of Israel. Cast them out of my sight, and let them go forth. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto you, Whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, Thus saith Yahweh, such are as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as are for the captivity to the captivity." And this line that is being drawn in the sand in front of the nation of Israel in these latter days is the same that it's been in times past. Such are as for death to death, such as for the sword, to the sword, such as for the famine, to the famine, and such as for slavery, to slavery. Okay? Some of you are going to be cast into these FEMA camps. Others are going to starve to death or have to eat their own children. Read Lamentations if you think it's a joke. Some are going to be destroyed by the sword that is wielded by the nation of Esau Edom, the so-called self-proclaimed white man that ruleth in the world today. And again, those that are slated for death to death. Okay? And this is going to be the judgment against the nation of Israel, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, for its stubbornness, for its rebellion, for its constant twisting of the scriptures and failing to repent from their wicked deeds. What I saw in that video that Elder Manata Zagba put up is a Jake who is more offended by what the word says. I saw a Jake offended at the words of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, looking to twist and charge the men of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai with a fault for bringing out the word the way it is truly meant to be brought out. And that is sickening. That is wicked as it gets, man. Okay? You got the wicked in Israel, who have taken on the philosophies of America, Babylon the Great, who slander righteous men, okay? And this is 2/3 of Israel's mindset. They will slander a righteous man to make him an offender for a word. This is Isaiah chapter 29, and I'll begin at verse 19. It says, "The meek also shall increase their joy in Yahweh, and the poor among men shall rejoice in the Holy One of Israel. For the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off." Right? You wicked ass Israelites, you wicked ass people in the world, your ass is about to experience judgment from the Most High Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Verse 21, that make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate, and turn aside the judge for a thing of naught. Right? Okay? They making a man an offender for the word of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. You saw how he was trying to, if you've seen the video from Elder Manata Zagba, and I'll share it in the community portion of my page so you can find it easily. But they make a man an offender for a word, and really all you're doing is passing judgment on Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. All you're doing is coming from your puny ass human point of view. You know nothing. You don't have that kingdom mindset. So you making a man of the Lord an offender for the word, okay? Because all the apostles, the elders, the teachers have brought out of Great Millstone is the true biblical word, okay? The breakdowns, the translations from Hebrew to Greek. And you make them an offender for bringing out what Yahweh have laid down before men, okay? And that itself is wicked. You call yourself judging the men of the Lord. But it says here in Romans 14, who are you that judges another man's servant? Because you're completely nobody, okay? And this is why 2/3 must go. I'll read the whole verse. Verse 4, who are you that judgeth another man's servant? To his own master he standeth or falleth. Yea, he shall be holden up, for Yahweh is able to make him stand. Right? And in these latter days, when the Lord shall show forth his elect, when they shall be clothed with salvation as a garment, you will then know a prophet have been among you. But going back to Jeremiah chapter 15, I don't want to get too far off track, because there's a line being drawn in the sand between the elect of the nation of Israel and the rejected of the nation of Israel. Verse 5, for who shall have pity upon you, O Jerusalem, Or who shall bemoan you? Or who shall go aside to ask how you do? You have forsaken me, saith Yahweh. You are gone backward, therefore I will stretch out my hand against you and destroy you. I am weary with repenting. Right. The Lord is about to destroy you, wicked of the nation of Israel, along with your counterparts, the heathens that are wicked throughout the world. Okay. And it will be just desert. Okay. For trying to slander the men of the Lord, for living wickedly, not following the law, statutes, or commandments. At every turn, you have been a thorn in the side of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, and now he's about to eradicate you. So trust and believe judgment is coming, okay? I want to end out here. I don't want to make this lesson too long. We'll go to 2nd Ezra chapter 15. Behold, speak you in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in your mouth, saith Yahweh, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against you. Let not the incredulity of them trouble you that speak against you. Right. Double honors go to our apostles, our elders, and our teachers, man. Okay. And though many wicked of the nation of Israel have spoken against you, the elect have heard the warnings from you and have been educated by you and have increased their fear in Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai due to your works. Okay? Your works are not in vain. So don't let the imaginations of these evil ones bother you that speak against you. Verse 4, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. And that speaks for itself. All you unfaithful, wicked as jakes, are going to die in your unfaithfulness. Okay? And in your day of affliction, in your day of calamity, when destruction comes upon you, you're going to cry on to the Lord, but he's not going to hear you because all you did was do wicked works. Okay? Just know, I say this with truth. The Lord doesn't know you, IUIC, and you better repent before it's too late, because what you have done is an offense onto Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, not to the men of Great Millstone as you thought you were doing. We'll end out here, Micah 3 and 4. Then shall they cry unto Yahweh, but he will not hear them. He will even hide his face from them at that time, as they have behaved themselves ill in their doings. Okay? Those that are slated for the sword, to the sword. For death, to death. For the famine, to famine. Because the Lord has rejected you. Hopefully this has been edifying. I want to say, Kal Halayim La Yahweh Ba Hashem Yahweh Shai. Until the next time, Israel, Shalom.